Greetings everyone, welcome to the Vanspace, a new channel where I'll be covering some tutorials, how to download Vanspace, how to use it, and continuously update on the channel, and we'll do much more as we move right along. Okay, so to show you how to download Vanspace, firstly you'd find in the description below a link to where you can download. You can purchase Vanspace. It's only $19. If you opt for $8 extra, you can add a lifetime access or lifetime update. So I'll be showing you how to install it and how you get running. So in the description below, you just press my link and you can hop up. It'll pop you up to this page where you put in one of your emails and you get started, and then you will be located to this page where it will describe what Vanspace is about, all the good stuff about it. And then near the bottom, when you get to the bottom, you see Vanspace, $19 one-time payment. It tells you all that you get. You select get started, you opt for, I've purchased it already of course, so you select get started, you add in your details for checking out and billing. There's the one-time offer of $8 for lifetime access and all updates. I actually highly recommend you get that because the software is always developing and it will be really beneficial if you get this. So once you get that, you get instant access, you get emails, you do all your account information, it'll be sent via email. Then once you've passed all of this, you've done this, you enter into Vanspace where you get to your account. You'll open up to this page. You can go to knowledge base where people just ask some questions. You can contact, you can blog, you can order what you've done, and you can partner. Then you'd say my products and you'd access Vanspace 3D. Once you're in here, you got these welcome to Vanspace. You start here. You don't really have to look at it. You can just download. I'll be using version 2 currently. I'll be using it, and then later on we'll move to version 1.2, which is a bit more advanced. So this is more the later version and easier to go with. Then Vanspace 3D. In browser, you can use it within your browser. You've got a budget tracker. You can download it. It's an XML file for Excel. Then you got access to bonus tips. It's a really interesting thing. And you got the ebook, which is also really good. Then you can download under band details. These are builds that other people have done or that you can edit and go around in. If you just play it somewhere, you can have a look and you can mess around with that. Then once it decides to speed up the internet, then you got after that you have the community page, knowledge base, tutorials. They do have tutorials, but it's quite there's not enough information they give, so I'll be breaking down as to how it works. Okay, so this is what it is, and when you're downloading your software, you just hit download here, and there you choose what's important to your computer, and you go from there. Then you've got you need to make sure you get your unique activation code. You click into here and it'll give it to you wherever it is, and then once you got it, you can change your access key or your unique download key in your software. I'll show you now. Okay, so that's how you do it, and yeah, let's move on. So you've downloaded it. It would either be in your downloads folder on your computer, or I saved it to my desktop. You open it, you'll be left like this, and please note it is not offline yet. The website does speak about it being offline. If you read under the policy and terms, they do talk about being offline, but there's nothing yet. So you'd be welcomed with Vanspace like this. Then you can go into Vanspace 3D EXE beta. This is version 2 still. It's past the beta stage actually. So it takes some time, and you have to have an internet connection in order to run this. Then it'll require you to have your username, which would be your email. And your password, it'll be your unique download password for the first time. Once you've done that, you'd go to account management, you'd say reset password, and then you put your own custom password in this area. I've already changed mine, so it's not the same anymore. Then you'd log in, it checks what version. Now if you had any saved Vans, this is where they'd be if you've worked on it before. Now you go create new, and then you have all these different brands with vehicles inside them, with different specs on the vehicle. And over the course, I will be doing each vehicle in the software. I'll be designing something and uploading it for you guys so that you can have an idea. So we'll just go with Citroen. You just go with the Berlingo, and you see within that Berlingo brand you've got two different types. This is just with a longer wheelbase. You just select it, you wait. You can enable autosave or not. I wouldn't recommend turning autosave on for like 5 minutes or 10 minutes, because when you go into your saved, where you saw all the saves, all your saved projects, it'll have autosave, and you'd end up losing. I'd recommend you either make it like extreme 60 minutes or not at all, because it will overload and it'll be quite difficult to remember what's what. So this is how the software looks. You must click this free cam if you want to move around. It says free cam, so you can right click and then move around and have a look, and you can zoom in, because when your camera is locked you can't move around, you can only zoom. And then we have measuring tool. You select an area and you can measure the length in centimeters or inches or feet, or however much you want to look, millimeters. You can have a look at that. Then you just toggle that off. You got grid mode, where if you press it, you get a grid that comes out, and in your settings you can adjust it still. Then you have screenshot, snapshot, or F11. So you just select that and it'll take a screenshot and save it to your files. Then you have screenshot gallery. You press on this once you take a screenshot or you make a GIF. You just go to the gallery and you'd be able to locate any of these screenshots or GIFs you've made. I'll show you now. Then this is to toggle your van wall off. You just select it, you get rid of the walls, and as you turn around, if you can see, the wall will disappear as you turn around, and as you go up and move up, the top disappears, so that the walls just disappear as you move around. Then you have the bulkhead. That's the area by the driver's side. You can get rid of it or add it back, that's no problem. Then if you're not in the US and you left-hand drive, or you wanna change the driving side, you just select that to go to right-hand drive instead, and you shall have it moved on. Then you have gizmo mode, which is, for example, if I take a kitchen element, a cabinet, I drop it in, right? Gizmo mode opens up this view where you can move it on the x-axis, in the z-axis, and the y-axis, and x, y, and z. It allows you to move like that. And then you have gizmo, which allows you to rotate, your shape in many directions on the X, Y, and Z rotation axis. Then you have a orbit van. You just select that. You can adjust the height, your depth of view, horizontal or not. It really does not much. You can adjust your angle to how you want to look at that. You can zoom in really extreme or quite a distance, and you can adjust your speed, or you can reverse it, or it can be quite fast. Okay, then you can make, this is how you make the GIF. You can select your quality, 1080p or whatever you'd like. You can adjust the speed here. Then you can create your GIF, and yeah, you move on from there. Then you just exit. Right, then you got settings, you got van selection again, you got van options. This van options allow you to paint the car, so you can change the color to whatever. You can change the time of day, so you get some really good shadows. You can change your van floor. The floor is selected, and you have many options under the van interior mode, so you can choose from a whole range. And you'd go to the floor. I really like to use some wood. You just place the wood, it drops on the floor. You can still change your wheelbase length some more if you'd like. Then you can go to your ceiling. You might not be able to see it, but we'll just choose something white. And then for your wall, you can choose another slate of wood, and it doesn't really change. Yeah, sometimes it's just the software. It'll get improved over time, but it's getting there. And let me just show you the back wall. The back wall has changed to the color. The roof has changed to white. Then back to your settings. You've got options. You can adjust all of this. Camera bloom. I toggled it off. It just like makes it a little brighter. You got camera moving speed, resolution, grid speed, grid size, all that stuff. 100% done. Easy stuff. Then you can save your van. You save your van. You save it as new, or you can overwrite any of these. Then you can load your van, OBS, return, and exit. All right. So then, when you select an item, these two pop-ups come around. This allows you to rotate your shape left or right. This allows you to adjust it by 10 degrees left or right, and you can adjust by how much, 30 degrees, 45 degrees. This rotates it downwards. Then this is how you duplicate it. You delete it. This is the next one. You can deselect it, and this is to change from scaling to gizmo mode. And then you just delete it, and then you've got options here for your materials. So you can go, if you'd like your wood to be a different color or something else, even plastic. You just select the wood you want, go to it says you just hover over and you'd see what it's affecting, and you'd say I want my wood to be that color. And your door, you want it to be plastic, and there's mainly white, but you can adjust your color. You can choose like a blue, and your plastics will change color. And then you say I want a nice lighter blue, and voila, done. It has been selected. Then if you want to change it back to normal, because it affects everything, you just say reset, and voila, you're back to normal. And then that's us changing that. But then on the top here, you have top where you're in the top and in 3D mode. Rear, you're in 3D mode. Right and left, you're in 3D mode. Then you'd select to be in 2D mode. As you can see, you're very centered. Camera was locked. You see very centered. Let's just delete this. You see it's very square, so you can be square from behind. You can be very square from behind, and you can be from the left and the right hand side, and from the top. You can have a look, you can zoom out, and yeah, this is undo. You can undo. This is how you can move up, move around in your van, move your screen, go back to home. You can just move all around using these ones. They just moving left, right, down, upside down, rotating, undo, zooming in, zooming out. I just recommend you right click and then scroll in or scroll out, because that's way quicker. Then grouping, you can group objects together. I haven't really used it yet. And then when you get to the bottom, you have I just minimized it, but then you have your items list. So in your items, you have accessories, beds, kitchen, bathroom, living room, miscellaneous, and electrical. So under accessories, you've got decoration, gas, lighting, miscellaneous, pillows, shelves, storage, tables, walls, and windows. So you can go through it, and you've got many options to choose from. Many options. You just tap, touch it, select it. It'll snap in certain areas, especially if you're in 3D mode. And then you can move it around, do whatever you'd like to, change the color, whatever you want it. Then you can go back. You've got gas, different gas bottles, lighting. You got many lighting options. You've got miscellaneous. You can add a whole bunch of random things. You've got pillows, self-explanatory, quite a few though, so you can pick, choose, change your decision. Shelving, and all the products that you'd like to see, they can be purchased on Amazon. So like you see this knife holder, this pallet wood crate can all be purchased on Amazon, and you can find that on their website. It's under there. Let me get there for you. It's under their blog, and there you find all the product lists of what you can find there, and you can search for it on Amazon. Then you've got tables. You can add the tables right here. You've got some walls, and H1, H2, H3. When you getting a new vehicle, it'll have its model or whatever, and you can see it's long wheelbase and have H1, H2. Some will have L's, but H1, H2 refers to the curvature in the walls, like the Sprinter vans and stuff. Then you have windows. You can plug that in, and you've got some roof vents and all that. Then you've got under beds, you've got bench beds. They are pretty nice, I might say. Let's just give you a better view. You've got some bench beds, and you have got some seating areas. You can really go all out. You've got some dinette beds, also they convert. Then you have mattress, where you can just have a mattress. It's very thin. Good luck, but that's still way doable actually. So I don't know why I said good luck. But then you got some platforms for your bed, which I think is much better. There's a 2D. You can just delete this. You can drop in. There's a king side. You can drop in a Murphy bed, all that good stuff, and yeah, work from there with all that. Then you've got under your kitchen, you've got some cabinets, as I've shown you, quite a variety, and you've also got slide out. You can drop that into your platform for your bed underneath if you're driving a very small vehicle like this. And these are the different types, and these are upper cabinets and lower cabinets. You're not restricted with the lower cabinets that they stay on the ground. If you want to, or you feel you must, you can take it up to the top, and you can have it as an upper cabinet. Then you have containers. You've got some water holding tanks. You've got some fuel jerry tanks. You've got portable holding tanks. You've got all those good stuff. Then you got cooktops. This is your range. They got Amazon, so it is purchasable on Amazon. You can search for this exact name and you'll find it. Then you have faucet. You've got just 3. Again, you have different types of fridges. Really nice fridges. Some really good Dometic products. Amazon. Now please note, this is not a sponsored video, so this is just me talking and giving you my opinion. You've got a microwave, only one. You've got a range, and you've got a sink. And the sinks do not cut through they do not go bolt in yet. They just get shoved in. So if I were to drop it like this, move to the rear, move it in, and then go back to the 3D view mode, you can see that it doesn't really make a hole, it just stays there. But they will be upgrading it slowly as life moves on. Then we've got bathroom. You've got different accessories for your bathroom, miscellaneous things. You've got your showers. You can customize your shower. You can change your tiling. You can choose whatever you'd like. You've got a sink. You've got a toilet, different types of toilets, pull-out, drawer toilet, potties, all that. You've got hot water heaters, all there for you to use. You can place it and really dive in and build your dream van life home. Then you've got a living area, you've got some closets, you've got a couch, you've got a media center for some entertainment, you've got seating. You can add more seats like seat belts and stuff, like seat belt seats that you can use for planning if you want to have a 4-seater and move along. So when you're done, you just show your builder, this is how I want it to look. You've got all your dimensions, because your shapes would be 2 size, and then you work from there. Then you have miscellaneous objects. You've got some electronics, laptops, keyboards, drones, projectors. You go from there. You got transport. You got some bicycles, some dirt bikes, skateboards, etc. Then you have shapes. These shapes you can customize it, do whatever you want with it. You can make whatever you wish with them. You can really go in there under shapes. You can do this for all shapes, for all objects, even like beds and stuff. You just select that to move it into rotation, into scale gizmo. Then you've got different types here. Then you've got centimeters, inches you can adjust, and you can really go, I can say 100, 100, 100, and as you can see, it has changed, and then you can move it left and right. It's really customizable to your heart's desires. And electrical, you got some car batteries, and they just go anywhere. And you've got light switches, always need light switches, and power. You can really look at, because it's 2 size. So if you want to look how large this object is, you just place it and you can see that's the amount of space it takes up. And you can really place things where you'd like. European wall sockets, and you've got different types of gold yetis and solar panels, etc. And you can move on and on. So yeah, we've reached the end, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Just my opinion on the software is that it's really good, really great idea by the people who have created it, by Vanspace. Really well done by them. Just a few minor glitches and stuff, but it will be refined out. It's not like a 20-year-old company. They're still new, so it'll take time, but they will get there, and the software will be really great. You can really see their plan and idea, and they're always looking to get suggestions, upgrades, or something that would help them. So if you'd like to grab yourself a copy and purchase a copy of Vanspace, I have a link in the description below. It is affiliated, so I do get a small commission, but you still pay the same standard price I showed you on the website, $19, and with the $8 extension you get lifetime access, and I really think it's beneficial. So I really enjoy the software. As I said, just a few minor glitches and issues, but it'll get better over time. You can really see that they're working hard at it. So, and it's available, as I said, Mac and Windows, as you would have seen. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with all your friends. And I hope to catch you again later.